Welcome back to Adventure Freaks. I'm Ray, and if you're dreaming of retiring in Europe, it's hard to ignore two of the most stunning countries on Earth, Italy and Greece. Both offer breathtaking coastlines, incredible food, centuries of history, charming towns, and that relaxed Mediterranean lifestyle so many Americans dream about. But here's the dilemma. Which country should you choose? To help you decide, today we're breaking down Italy versus Greece to help you determine which country is a better fit for your retirement. I recently spent time traveling through both Italy and Greece, and we're going to begin with what draws so many people to these incredible countries in the first place: their breathtaking beauty, landscapes, history, and the unique lifestyle each has to offer. From there, we'll compare everything that really matters when choosing where to retire, including residency requirements, healthcare, affordability, safety, weather, language, and some of the best places to retire in each country. And you'll want to stick around until the end because I'm going to give you a simple way to decide which of these two incredible countries is the better fit for your retirement. Now let's dive in. Hi, can Ernest and I ask you a favor? If you find our content helpful, please hit that subscribe and like button. It truly helps us grow, and it makes Ernest happy. Now let's start with one of the biggest reasons people dream of retiring to either Italy or Greece: the incredible beauty each country offers. While both are stunning, they create two very different retirement experiences. If you retire in Italy, one of the first things you'll notice is just how much variety the country offers. You can spend one weekend exploring rolling vineyards in Tuscany, another wandering through the historic streets of Florence or Venice, and the next relaxing along the Mediterranean coast. Every region has its own personality, cuisine, traditions, and landscapes, making it feel like you're discovering a new country every time you travel. During my recent visit to Sicily, I was reminded why southern Italy appeals to so many retirees. Towns like Taormina offer spectacular coastal views, excellent restaurants, beautiful piazzas, and enough activity to keep life interesting without feeling overwhelming. If you prefer something quieter, nearby Castle Mola provides breathtaking views of Mount Etna and the coastline, along with the charm of a small medieval village where you can truly escape the crowds. It's the kind of place where many retirees can picture themselves enjoying a slower, more peaceful chapter of life. One of Italy's greatest advantages is that you're never locked into one type of lifestyle. Whether you imagine retiring by the sea, surrounded by vineyards, living in a vibrant historic city, or settling into a quiet hill town, Italy offers an incredible range of possibilities. Now, Greece offers a completely different retirement lifestyle. Rather than constantly changing scenery from region to region, much of the country's appeal revolves around its connection to the sea. Crystal clear water, waterfront cafes, fishing villages, olive groves, and outdoor living become part of everyday life. One place that captures the lifestyle is Mykonos. Its whitewashed buildings, narrow cobblestone streets, iconic windmills, beautiful beaches, and waterfront restaurants have made it one of Greece's most recognizable islands. It offers the kind of Mediterranean setting that many retirees dream about. If you're looking for a larger island with more services and amenities, Crete is another excellent example. It combines beautiful beaches, mountain villages, modern conveniences, and thriving local communities, making it one of Greece's most popular destinations for retirees and expats alike. And of course, Greece's history is impossible to ignore. Standing atop the Acropolis with the nearly 2,500-year-old Parthenon overlooking Athens is an unforgettable experience, while just below sits the remarkable Odeon of Herodotus, Atticus, the Roman theater, built nearly 1,900 years ago, that still hosts concerts and performances today. It's a reminder that in Greece, thousands of years of history aren't tucked away in museums, they're woven into everyday life. So what's the biggest difference? If you're looking for incredible variety, where every region feels different and there's always somewhere new to explore, Italy has a clear advantage. If your dream retirement revolves around crystal clear water, island living, and embracing the Mediterranean lifestyle, Greece makes a very compelling case. Neither approach is better, it simply depends on the kind of retirement you envision for yourself. So have you chosen your destination and are ready to take the next step toward living abroad? Now comes the hard part, navigating the immigration process. What documents do you need? Which ones require apostilles or certified translations? What are the residency requirements? What steps need to happen first? And how do you avoid costly mistakes that can delay your move? That's where we come in. At Adventure Freaks, we've partnered with trusted vetted immigration attorneys and residency experts in countries around the world to help make your transition abroad as smooth as possible. Simply visit adventurefreaksss.com, scroll down to where you see Your Move Abroad, and click on the Trusted Legal Advisor. You'll answer a few quick questions and schedule a free consultation to discuss your specific situation and goals. Check it out at adventurefreaksss.com. We're here to help you throughout your journey on moving abroad. Now let's get back to the video. As beautiful as these countries are, none of that matters if you can't qualify to retire there. So let's compare the income you'll need to become a resident and the healthcare you can expect once you do. For most Americans, the pathway to retiring in Italy is through the elective residence visa, commonly known as the ERV. To qualify, a single applicant will generally need to demonstrate approximately $34,000 per year, or about $2,800 per month, in passive income. Once you're a legal resident, you'll have access to one of the highest-rated healthcare systems in the world. Healthcare is also remarkably affordable, with many retirees finding comprehensive healthcare coverage for roughly $2,000 per year, far less than what many Americans are accustomed to paying. Now let's see how Greece compares. For most Americans, the pathway to retiring in Greece is through the Financial Independent Person Residence Permit, often referred to as the FIP. To qualify, a single applicant generally needs to demonstrate approximately $48,000 per year, or about $4,000 per month in passive income. Like Italy, Greece offers excellent health care with modern hospitals, skilled physicians, and quality medical care throughout the country. While retirees under the FIP program generally maintain private health insurance, healthcare costs are still significantly lower than what many Americans typically pay in the United States. The biggest difference between these two countries isn't healthcare. Both offer excellent, affordable medical care. The real difference is the income required to qualify for retirement. Italy has a much lower income requirement, making it a more attainable retirement destination for many Americans. If you comfortably meet Greece's higher income requirements, however, both countries offer outstanding health care and an exceptional quality of life. Now let's talk about one of the biggest questions every retiree asks. How much does it actually cost to live in Italy or Greece? The good news is both countries can offer an excellent quality of life for significantly less than many Americans spend back home. Italy's cost of living varies considerably depending on where you choose to retire. If you're looking at major cities like Rome, Milan, Florence, or Venice, expect to pay considerably more for housing. However, many retirees are drawn to regions like Sicily, Calabria, Puglia, and Abruzzo, where your money stretches much further. Rental apartments in these areas can often be found starting at around $500 per month, while in parts of Sicily, rentals can sometimes be found for $300 per month and up, depending on the location and condition of the property. Now, if you're interested in buying rather than renting, move-in ready apartments can often be found starting in the $30,000 to $50,000 range in areas of Calabria, Sicily, and even Abruzzo, with prices increasing as you move into more desirable towns, and coastal communities. Groceries are generally affordable, especially when shopping at local markets. Dining out is also one of Italy's pleasures. A meal at a neighborhood trattoria will often cost between $15 and $25 per person, while a coffee and a pastry might cost just $4 to $7. For many retirees, living comfortably in Italy, including rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and enjoying meals out, is very achievable on approximately $2,000 to $3,000 per month. Now let's see how Greece compares. Like Italy, your cost of living in Greece depends greatly on where you decide to retire. Athens and famous islands like Mykonos and Santorini command some of the country's highest prices. Outside of those areas, however, you'll find excellent value throughout much of the mainland and on many of Greece's lesser-known islands. Rental apartments commonly start at around $500 per month, with even lower prices available in some smaller towns and villages. If you're looking to buy, you'll also find affordable opportunities throughout Greece, with apartments in many regions starting around $40,000 to $70,000 depending on location and the condition of the property. Groceries are very comparable to Italy, with fresh produce, seafood, olive oil, meats, and locally grown foods making everyday shopping surprisingly affordable. Dining out is also inexpensive. Expect to pay roughly $15 to $25 per person at a neighborhood taverna, while coffee and pastries typically cost between $4 and $7. Utilities are generally similar to Italy, although many parts of Greece experience longer warm seasons, meaning air conditioning is used more frequently. For many retirees living comfortably in Greece, including rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, and enjoying meals out, is possible on approximately $1,800 to $2,800 per month. The key difference when it comes to cost of living: these two countries are more alike than different. Both offer affordable housing, inexpensive groceries, reasonably priced restaurants, and the opportunity to enjoy a comfortable retirement on roughly $2,000 to $3,000 per month, depending on where you choose to live. Italy stands out for its incredibly affordable real estate in regions like Calabria, Sicily, and Abruzzo, while Greece generally has a slight edge in overall monthly living costs, provided you avoid higher-priced areas like Athens, Mykonos, and Santorini. For most retirees, you really can't go wrong with either country. Beyond affordability, another important consideration is how safe you'll feel and what kind of climate you'll enjoy throughout the year. Italy is considered one of Europe's safest countries, particularly in the smaller towns and communities where many retirees choose to live. Violent crime is relatively uncommon, although, like most popular destinations, pickpocketing can occur in busy tourist areas such as Rome, Milan, and Naples. Italy's climate varies considerably depending on where you retire. Northern Italy experiences 4 distinct seasons, while southern Italy and Sicily enjoy long, warm summers and mild winters, giving retirees plenty of options based on the lifestyle they're looking for. Now let's see how Greece compares. Greece is also regarded as one of Europe's safest countries, with low rates of violent crime and welcoming communities throughout much of the country. As with Italy, petty theft can occur in busy tourist areas, but for most retirees, Greece is a very safe place to call home. One of Greece's biggest attractions is its climate. Much of the country enjoys more than 250 days of sunshine each year, with long dry summers and short mild winters, perfect for retirees who want to spend as much time outdoors as possible. The key difference when it comes to safety: these two countries are remarkably similar. Both are considered very safe places to retire, particularly outside of the largest cities. The biggest difference is the weather. Italy gives you more variety, from snowy mountain towns to warm Mediterranean coastlines. Greece offers a more consistently warm and sunny climate, making it an excellent choice if your ideal retirement means spending most of the year outdoors. Beyond affordability, healthcare, and safety, there's one more thing to consider. What's everyday life actually like? English is spoken in many of Italy's larger cities and tourist destinations. However, if you retire in a smaller town or village, learning some Italian will make everyday life much easier. The good news is that because you are from America, you've most likely been exposed to Spanish at some point in your life. That can make Italian feel more familiar. For example, gracias becomes grazia, and como estás becomes como estai. Many Americans find Italian easier to pick up because of these similarities. Italy's high-speed rail network is one of the best in Europe. A train from Rome to Florence often costs just $25 to $50, making it easy to explore the country without owning a car. Now let's see how Greece compares. English is widely spoken in tourist areas and larger cities, but learning some Greek will make everyday life much easier if you retire there. Unlike Italian, Greek has its own alphabet and pronunciation. For example, how are you is tikanis, while thank you very much is efkaristopoli. It's a little more challenging to learn, but for many retirees, that's part of the adventure. Transportation relies more on buses and ferries than the trains, and depending on where you retire, owning a car may be more practical. The key difference? Language is where you'll notice the biggest difference. Many Americans find Italian easier to learn because it shares similarities with Spanish, while Greek requires learning a completely different alphabet and pronunciation. Transportation is where Italy stands out. Its rail network makes traveling around the country fast, affordable, and convenient, while retirees in Greece are more likely to rely on buses, ferries, or a car. Ultimately, both countries offer an incredible Mediterranean lifestyle. The question is simply, which one feels more like home to you? So how do you decide? It really comes down to one simple question. What matters most to you? If you picture yourself retiring among historic cities, charming villages, incredible cuisine, one of the world's best healthcare systems, and a lower income requirement to qualify, Italy may be the better fit. But if your dream retirement includes more sunshine, beautiful beaches, crystal clear water, and nearly 2,000 islands to explore, or even call home, along with a slightly lower cost of living, Greece may be exactly what you're looking for. The truth is, there isn't a wrong choice. The best country is simply the one that best matches the retirement you've always imagined. Now, if you found this video helpful, think about becoming a member of our channel by selecting the join button. It truly helps us continue bringing you videos like this. And if you're ready to make that move, check out adventurefreaksss.com. We're here to support you on your move abroad. And as always, thank you for viewing. I'm Ray with Adventure Freaks, showing you how to live your best life abroad.